than what you're trying to force us to do. So please return to the south side of the bridge where you can remain peaceful. Thank you. Individual that's recording with the red jacket that's on the west side of the bridge, please document the signs that are posted on the side. I also want to make sure that everyone understands that you are breaking the law and all of you are subject to arrest. North Dakota state law, if you want to look that up in the Century Code, what law enforcement can lawfully do, we can effect those arrests by using whatever force is reasonable and appropriate. You can certainly look that up in the Century Code. That's what governs what laws we have to follow. If you look that up, you'll clearly see that anyone who is breaking the law is subject to arrest, and we can use whatever force necessary to effect those arrests. So oftentimes, there's been questions about the amount of force we're using. None of that force would be used if you weren't breaking the law and you were being lawful. It can clearly be lawful if you go to the south side of the bridge. Where you are right now is unlawful. We do have rule of law in the United States. That means that people have to follow the law and the rules. I know that you have an ideology and you would like to protest the pipeline being put in. You can certainly do that lawful, but your ideology is not higher than law, rule of law. So please return to the south side of the bridge where you can peacefully protest. You've all been given clear instructions on where you can go to do that. You've all been given clear instructions that you are breaking the law. You've all been given clear instructions that force can be used against you to effect arrests. Anything that you do beyond that or move forward towards us would be forcing law enforcement to do that. Again, all of you are being recorded. This message is being recorded. That will be used as evidence later on. Again, we do appreciate those people in your crowd that are also taking pictures. We do know that some of those sometimes get cropped. We want to make sure that you guys are telling the full story, and that is everything that I've said so far. As far as breaking the law, you guys being in an unlawful place, forcing a confrontation with law enforcement because you come onto the bridge. There are many areas in this whole area. This whole area is very wide. There's a lot of acreage here. This is the one area where you're breaking the law by coming onto the bridge. Okay? You purposely have come onto the bridge to force a confrontation. There are several other places that you could go to protest, but you're choosing to come onto the one spot that is legally posted that you cannot trespass. So that, by you doing that, that is your action. We didn't tell you to come onto the bridge. You chose to do that freely. Okay? By doing that, you're forcing a confrontation with us. We were not bothering you at all today. We let you go peaceful in the camp. We haven't come to the camp. You have come at us, towards law enforcement, towards an area that is lawfully posted if you're criminally trespassing. We do have all of this recorded, as stated earlier. You made a free and open decision to come here to force this confrontation. Anything beyond you approaching law enforcement is your act of aggression towards law enforcement. I have given you different avenues of ways that you could protest peacefully and lawfully. One of those is, I know a person asked earlier if they could give us a message. You certainly could do that if you contacted Sheriff Kirkmeyer and you wanted to deliver that message. We could negotiate with you through that method. just want to reiterate that all of you are subject to arrest as you're clearly breaking the law. Individual that's taking pictures up front, that's behind the snowbank again, please document the signs on the side that clearly state that you're breaking the law, that you're in an area that's been posted and you're trespassing. For those of you that are in the crowd that are veterans, again, we do appreciate your service to the country. We do appreciate the service to your country. In fact, just the other day, there was a flag over here off to the east that was flying upside down in the United States American flag. We went and rescued that for you. We rescued it because it was being flown properly as disrespect for the country, for those veterans who had served. We did go grab that flag and brought it back, rescued it. But I do want to thank you for your service. We do have individuals over on this side as well, and law enforcement and the military personnel that you see here that are also veterans, and we appreciate their service as well. Move to the south side of the bridge. I've asked you very nicely several times for cooperation with you. I mentioned that you are conducting an unlawful, unpeaceful protest by breaking the law. Please return to the south side of the bridge. All of you are subject to arrest. We do not wish to arrest anyone. We do not want to come to the camp, although you're not supposed to be in the camp. But we do not want to come there. If you go back to the camp, you can reside there peacefully. You can exercise your peaceful right to protest. We will totally respect your wish to do so. All you would need to do is return to the camp. Again, you coming forward towards here would be forcing law enforcement's hand, and we do not want to do that. We want this to remain peaceful. We do not want anyone to get hurt. I know there's been some questions also in the past on why we've used certain force that we have, which to answer those questions for you. Again, this is the one area where you are unlawful and you can be arrested. Law enforcement needs to use force to effect those arrests. We've had several uncooperative people who have come up here. We've had officers, rocks thrown at officers. We've had people use slingshots to sling projectiles towards officers. We've had officers hit with that. We've had officers hurt. We've had Molotov cocktail explosives thrown at our officers. All those things are unpeaceful. That is why we need to maintain safety with the equipment that we use. The bridge is not safe for you to be on it. There have been vehicles where safety of how safe the bridge is. We don't want people to be on the bridge and get hurt. As stated before, please move to the south side of the bridge. Please move to the south side of the bridge. All of you are being conducting an unlawful protest at this time, breaking the law. It will be posted that you cannot be on the bridge and you're criminally trespassing. This is the one area where you have intentionally crossed, forced a confrontation with law enforcement. You could have went anywhere else and law enforcement would have let you alone, but you chose to come down the bridge. In our minds, that is because you want to force a confrontation with law enforcement. Because you could go anywhere else to the east or to the west or the south side of the bridge and conduct a lawful protest and we would leave you alone. This is the one area that you're not supposed to be on, and that's the area you chose. Okay? We've got good video of that. We've got good video of you coming down here several times. That shows your intention